Go ahead and make fumble. Yeah, manipulation on this gun is fucking terrible.
Reload was nice too.
I'm not prepared for that. Belt, right?
Yes, sir. Stock on belt.
Yep.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
All alphas though. People on paper.
Yeah, big alpha shooter.
If you shoot that slow, you shoot all that, right?
Shooter ready. Stand by. Seriously? Hold down.
Start position, muzzle on belt. No, don't listen.
Muzzle and mouth? Oh, safety off. Shooter it. Where is it?
Butt stock.
It's stock on belt.
Muzzle on mouth.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Wait, I got that one. Look, I was gonna break this charging handle. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Come on, I'm away. I could have, but
You done fucked up.
do you think this will work?
Yeah, well. Hey, ready.
Hold my knee.
Game plan.
Outside.
Window.
Shoot ready. Stand by.
Oh, serious?
Nice 4 seconds.
That's what I see.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Make up shots.
Finish, unload, show clear. Shoot ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh, if I can get it. Oh, shit.
1576.
The ultimate test for something that I own is always going to be USPSA, and it's been one of those situations to where I've put shooting this thing at USPSA off for so long that I finally got around to it, and it's not bad, right? You could see in the video, depending on what stage you're watching, there's a couple of times to where I fumble with getting the safety down. I know in stage 6 I ended up not getting being able to get the safety down because I'm trying to manipulate it by hitting the slide release, then the safety. Not being able to fully hit the magazine release to get this thing out of it. The other issue at hand was whenever I would go to reload, I would have this thing jammed into my armpit like this. And again, I don't have a lot of time behind the gun. I don't have a lot of rounds through the gun. Maybe 200 rounds today, what I had through this thing. So if I have more rounds through it, a lot of that stuff is going to be user error, right? Or it's going to be a training issue. If you train more with it, the better off you're going to be. Like I said before, you've heard me talk about it. The stock is kind of whatever. That's a known thing. The charging handle is fucking terrible, especially for me when I go to grab this thing. And then there's a lot of other shit on here, right? And I know a lot of guys are talking about running one of those GBRS mounts or any of those other mounts. I have no interest in that. This works. This gun is intended for PDW use in a backpack under a trench coat. Don't take that the wrong way, please. Fuck off. It is a self-defense weapon. That's what this thing is ultimately good for. But if you have one of these, you are interested in shooting PCC, it's going to be not the worst time that you're ever going to have. I would say this is a little bit better to shoot in PCC class than an MP5. But both of them bring their own challenges, especially with reloading. And I know there's a couple companies that actually make a magwell for this. I might look into it. There are a couple of companies that make charging handles. And then from there, you're just kind of stuck with the dog shit trigger. But if you can make your girl finish using your fingers, this trigger is not that big of a deal. So in the end, I said this before, I said it on Instagram, don't take my opinion for anything, right? Should you buy one of these? Yes, you should own one of these. If you can afford it, they're awesome. They're cool little subguns for, like I said, backpack, whatever. This isn't a do-all gun for me. This is just something to have in addition, in the safe, in the collection, behind a Scorpion, behind an MP5, behind an MPX, behind an Noveske 9, behind anything that takes Glock mags for PCC. All those things are going to be a first choice compared to this. But because I do own it, might as well shoot it, might as well put it through the fucking ringer. And USPSA, like I said, is going to be the way that I find out how much I absolutely hate a gun. So, as always, slide in the DMs. Go ahead, let's have an open discussion about the TP9. It's not the worst thing. No, this is the worst gun I own. No, my P320 is probably the worst. But this is right there behind it. Or in front of it, maybe. Whoever. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. 4knoxpodcast.com.